Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. John Lester is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do,
leading off
if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And that's out number 1. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Ben Zobrist. And he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Batting third.
Stepping in now, George Brett. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 8 home runs and 29 driven in. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center, and the Royals are off to an early 1-0 lead. Bruce Odom, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Digging in, Phil Jorgensen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Count is 1-2 now. Jorgensen aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 1 out and a runner on second base. hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Royals are on top 1-0. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in off the plate. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
3 balls, 1.
On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. The 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Standing in, Eric Hosmer. The first shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. O'Hearn, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8.
Ready now, Brian Goodwin. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jorgensen is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals leave 1. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. This is line to left, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So a fine play there for the first out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
This is foul right side. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Now in the box, Whit Merrifield. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Grichuk. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So it's second and third with one gone now. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo was there. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's another 0-2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Royals settle for just the one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 2, the Jays nothing. At the plate, number 13, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So with one gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, the left fielder, Phil Jorgensen.
Into the box, Phil Jorgensen. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Striding in, Ryan Sandberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike taken to throw. And he's safe.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Griffey Jr. on at first, nobody out. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that bag to keep them out of the double play, which the guy at the plate is certainly prone to sometimes. It's always a risk, though, and that time they cut him down.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Turner is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Royals bats are quiet there as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. At the plate, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A bouncer to the left side. Brett is right there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Rowdy Tellez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Making 1 for 2 in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 25.
And the pitch.
Brian Goodwin.
A A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Up next for the Royals, the shortstop.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it. 1-1 the count now. Goodwin leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. One and one, here it is. And the pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Maley slaps the tag on him. Zobrist heads back to the bench with 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5.
Ready once again, George Brett. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Now the first pitch here from Lester. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Brett gets a hold of one to right field and deep. Back goes Pollock at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tim Mason, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So it's 2 runs. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs. But obviously, that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Fouled off. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Zobrist gonna have to hurry, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the catcher.
In now, Luke Maile. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy. It takes them a little while to get through in the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Waiting on it is Goodwin. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Digging in once again, Ryan Sandberg. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
2-2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message. And ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Ken Griffey Jr.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. A bouncer to the left side, and this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Striding into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 popped up. Meza has room in foul territory. One away. So digging in now, Eric Hosmer. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
With Merrifield next to hit. He grounds it sharply to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready with another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Zobrist comes up with it. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 46.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line. Just how they draw it up.
A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it 4-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. David Phelps will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Scorched to third. Loved by Turner. Oh, look at Turner. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Ben Zobrist will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Drilled on the ground to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 0-1. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Zobrist, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And he fouls this one off. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now batting, number 13. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gets him. 2 down. Settling in now, Luke Maile singled homer run in his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Bruce Sutter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42.
So here's the Royals DH, Ryan Hearn. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Eric Hosmer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Jorgensen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
the left fielder, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Goodwin. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Suter is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. They're up. At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
The third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 44, Anthony.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On with it, the first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down here 5-1. Stepping into the box, Merrifield. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Merrifield.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1, here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Two and 1.
2-1.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Nero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Merrifield gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now another 1-2. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. tags there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Stepping in, George Brett. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1-1. And it'll get through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 to count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two out with the man at first. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. Merrifield is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
15.
Stepping up now, Rendell Grichuk. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And he takes ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. The 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Perez moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
6-1, the final tally today. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bruce Odom takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.